Good morning. This particular video is going out to Kenesha. She's known as Blessed Many Places on Instagram. She was asking me when I was doing another video, so here I am shooting this morning for a video for her and other people, of course. But it's very nice to get, have someone reach out to you and say, well, when are you making another video? So I felt like I was gonna do it anyway, but I kind of felt like that was a very nice gesture. So let's get started on what I got this morning. First up here, this is a Care Bears movie. I did see Care Bears movie part two at Big Lots. So if you can't find this sequel to Care Bears the movie, it is at Big Lots. I picked it up for my son Joseph, but he really was not too interested in it. I don't know if it's just, kind of more of a girly thing. I have no idea, but let's see. Let's get started on some of the details of it. It's a single layer disc from 1985, and it clocks in just under 80 minutes on this one. It does have an original TV episode of the Care Bears Battle the Freeze Machine, and it's rated G. I'm not going to go into details about what it's about, but Mickey Rooney does a voice in here. Georgia Engel from TV's Coach. And it says from the Hollywood Reporter, the Care Bears movie is a favorite for tots. So you get this, you only pay $1 for it. It's worth picking up. I remember when this hit theaters, I was probably somewhere around 17, 18, and I remember this being everywhere when it was out. But pretty good pickup there for $1. Look at the back, and that's Care Bears movie. I'm sorry about the glare today. I don't know. I must have cleaned my screen off a little, polished it up a little bit, so I might explain the glare this morning. But Care Bears movie. And then I was happy to find this. I think I might have had this already, but I don't know. I got caught up in the moment. I seen Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's called Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein. I think I have it over there, but when you're in the store, you kind of go with your heart and you just grab it. It clocks in at an hour and 19 minutes, full frame here, which is understandable given the time frame that this one was out. It's 133 by 1 and it's 2.0 stereo. But it's pretty much basic. Obviously the Chipmunks meet up with Frankenstein here. And it's Frankenstein's castle, which has been taken over by what appears to be the real Dr. Frankenstein and his beloved monster. And basically, just their wacky adventures, apparently meeting up with Frankenstein. So, pretty self-explanatory. Still, nonetheless, I'm happy I got this particular haul. I was really shocked to get this. It's a 2-movie collection of Cop and a Half, One Kid's Fantasy, and Cop and a Half New Recruit. First one starring the late great Burt Reynolds, and the second one starring another really good actor, Lou Diamond Phillips. Kind of surprised he'd be in this, Lou Diamond Phillips, but his career's he's kind of went to the direct-to-video approach now, so understandable, I guess. First one clocks in at an hour and 33 minutes. Second one, an hour and 37 minutes. First one is a single layer disc, and the second one is a dual layer disc. So they both come with English subtitles. And if I didn't say, they are both PG. Pretty much everybody should know what Cop and a Half, the first one, is about. The second one basically is about a grizzled veteran detective named Mark Simmons and Lou Diamond Phillips. Can't seem to catch the badge bandit, the city's serial prankster who's causing mischief and embarrassing the police. Karina Murphy, or Lulu Wilson, is a spunky 12-year-old who dreams of being a cop. She stumbles upon Simmons' stakeout when she proves she's got serious detective skills and tech-savvy smarts. While Simmons wants to ignore Karina, the police captain does the unthinkable and teams them up. While on their mission to stop the badge bandit, the unlikely duo goes on a hilarious, action-filled adventure. Does have some bonus features, unlike the... Probably explains the dual layer for the second movie. Why it has bonus features as opposed to the first one not having any real, bonus features of any kind. It has a making of Cop and a Half new recruit and Lou and Lulu, partners in crime solving. But I ain't the biggest fan of these movies, but I couldn't resist having, Cop and a Half 1 and Cop and a Half 2 on here. I want to say I'm thinking of Kindergarten Cop is one I'm thinking. I know Dolph Lundgren did one very much like this, and I think it was called Kindergarten Cop 2. And then, next up, I got Season 3 of Warehouse 13. My only regret on this one is it's not Blu-ray. Because I do have the first season on Blu-ray, and I don't want to mix and match them like that, if I can help it. It has a bunch of special features. Even includes a holiday episode, Secret Santa. Has nearly 9.5 hours of running time here with an anamorphic widescreen presentation with a 1:78:1. 5.1 sound, and this show used to be on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day. I think it got to like 5 seasons, and then that's kind of like a rule with Sci-Fi. Their shows get to be like 5 seasons in, and then they cancel them. It's like the 5-year rule. Anything gets closer, if it lasts that long, I think Haven might have did a 6th season, but you could tell they were kind of like made, like split up and added as I'm not sure on Haven, but I know I'm pretty sure it lasted a little bit longer than 5 seasons, and if it didn't, it just had a really long 5th season. But you can tell when it gets to a 5th season with Sci-Fi, they get fed up with shows, and I don't understand it, because Warehouse 13 was my favorite recent show they done, and I don't know. I mean, maybe the actors wanted out, but I think they were having too much fun. And I think the same thing happened with TNT and the Librarians. I'm pretty sure that got canned too, and I don't understand, because that was kind of like my new Rising from the Ashes show, because Warehouse 13 and the Librarians is very similar in tone and the contented chemistry it's made up of for the show. And I started watching that, and then we moved several times, and I wasn't able to watch it in full. But it's good to hold on to the memories. I got really sad when that show ended. I thought the actors had a good chemistry. Next up, from Dragon Dynasty, Jackie Chan, Robin B. Hood. Okay, I see what they're saying. Robin B. Hood. Okay. And there's a baby on the cover here with Jackie Chan. It gets a slew of, well, not a slew, but a couple of high praises here from Variety and Movie Exclusive. It says, one big ransom, one small problem. So it seems like all these actors make stuff with babies anymore. I don't mind that, but it just kind of gets too kind of cutesy. But I couldn't resist this one because of that, because I've never really seen Jackie Chan in stuff like this. Hour and 26 minutes. Special features, a commentary from the director, and Hong Kong cinema expert Bay Logan is in this. The features. And I'm not plugging what company made this, because the guy is a true scumbag when it comes to Hollywood, and he doesn't deserve any shine. It's from 2006, and the company that distributed it, I'm not naming. It is from 2009. Very happy to pick this one up. I think I might have got this from Larry and Melissa in a trade coming too, but I don't know. I didn't know if I did or not, but I wasn't gonna pass on it, and it's comes complete with a slip as well. Very happy to get this. Then next up, I know I got this. I think I might have got this on Blu-ray, but I couldn't pass up the slip just because of the way the texture of it and stuff. It comes off the packaging a little bit, like the writing. It says it's the black market is about to get bloody, and it's a Van Damme movie. So you Van Damme fans out there will be happy I picked this up. Rated R, E1. They stole his kidney. He wants it back. Needs you to donate his kidney to his dying niece. Former Black Ops agent Deacon wakes the day before the operation to find he is the latest victim of organ theft. Stitched up and pissed off. Pardon the swearing, but that's what it says. Deacon descends from his opulent hotel in search of his stolen kidney. It carves a blood-soaked path through the darkest corners of the city. The clock is ticking for his niece. With each step, he loses blood. That sounds pretty interesting. Pound of flesh. If I didn't say, I don't know if I said what year it was from now. 16 by 9, 104 minutes. It's considered action and it's rated R. 2015 on this one, I believe. Yeah, it's from F0R Films and Odyssey Media Releasing. So I like F0R Films. I like a lot of their content and titles that they have. Pretty happy to pick that one up. And again, another slip. And the next one, the last couple I've gotten here to show in the video. And I can't remember if I got this, but I got it just in case. It's a BBC show starring Ben Whishaw, Jim Broadbent, and Charlotte Rampling. It's London Spy, Who Can You Trust? It's Entertainment Weekly says it's magnetic and enthralling. And it's a 2-disc set here. Clocks in at nearly 300 minutes. And audio and subtitles may vary on this one, if you were looking forward to that. Let's see, I'm trying to find the year on this one. It says it's from 2016, but I have a feeling it might have been out before that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It says it's an emotional tour de force, this TV guide. USA Today says it's exquisitely subtle, thoroughly heart-wrenching. Ben Whishaw delivers a career-defining performance as Danny, an innocent young romantic drawn into a dangerous world of intrigue and espionage. Following a chance encounter with a seemingly innocuous investment banker, critics are raving about this electrifying. It is a miniseries, I guess, more or less, created by the acclaimed best-selling author Tom Rob Smith, who did Child 44. For you novelists out there, co-starring Academy Award winner Jim Broadbent and Academy Award nominee Charlotte Rampling for 45 years. So, pretty happy to get this, even if I might have gotten it already, but you never know. When I move, maybe I'll go back through and I'll probably have a slew of titles that I already had a lot of. And I couldn't remember if I got this first Jungle Book, the movie, but Larry and Melissa had been picking up a lot of these Jungle Books, so I got in kind of flow of buying it too. And I saw this sitting there, and I knew we had a number of these, and it does have special features, a slideshow, a downloadable activity kit. It's rated G, 16 by 9 widescreen on this one, 2.0 French and Spanish, 62 minutes, F0R Films, and Kaboom Entertainment. Pretty much everybody at this point knows what Jungle Book is about. Abandoned baby is raised by the wild animals. There's obviously a good side of the jungle and a bad side. Very reminiscent of Lion King in a sense too, kind of in that tone. It's 5.1 surround sound, if I didn't say. So this should look really good on a projector or an HD TV. Happy to get that. And it seems we're sticking with animation here. I might as well keep doing that. Very happy to get this. It's a ScoobyDoo triple feature from Warner Brothers, the ScoobyDoo Carnival Capers. And in this triple feature set, first up, it has the Circus Monsters. Second title is a Big Top Scooby-Doo original movie and Scooby-Doo and the Creepy Carnival. And there's a look at the triple feature. Let's see. Scooby-Doo and the Circus Monsters is a compilated feature that is made up of TV episodes. Big Top Scooby-Doo, I assume, is a movie. And Scooby-Doo and the Creepy Carnival, I believe that's probably a movie as well. And oh no, okay, Scooby-Doo and the Creepy Carnival are made up of episodes, but there is one movie on here, and that's the original Big Top Scooby-Doo. But this was a cartoon was made by Hanna-Barbera, in case you were wondering, for you Scooby-Doo fans that might not know that. The first Scooby-Doo Circus Monsters clocks in at 88 minutes, while Big Top Scooby-Doo clocks in at 80, and Scooby-Doo and the Creepy Carnival is only 42 minutes. So it's got to be episodes on that one to be so short. But they did a good job with episodes up at the top to compilate it into like a feature film sized episode feature. But more Scooby-Doo here. Kind of gotten into collecting him all of a sudden, and then they've had him a lot in this wave of set of movies in the recent stock that's come in at the Dollar Tree. But nonetheless, still happy to get that. Restack the movies a little better, or they're going to be on the floor. And another one that's really popular in this wave is the novel. I don't know if it was a novel, but like a kid's title that was turned into this TV series. It's called Guess How Much I Love You: The Adventures of Little Nut Brown Hare. This one's from Kaboom Entertainment, and it's called Someone Special. Does have English subtitles. 80 minutes on this one, and it has 7 episodes on this one. It's in a lot of conjunctions with other production companies such as E1, Kaboom, Scroll Studios, Kika, Our, TFO, 9 Story. I can't make out underneath. But it does have a Kaboom/entertainment.com site. It says it's got a Kaboom Entertainment Facebook page, so you can find a lot of that stuff out, if you want to see what other titles they might have to offer. Really happy with this. I like that it's a white case as opposed to dark all the time. It just gets kind of repetitive seeing, like, the movie The Jungle. That's a found footage kind of movie. And it's comes in an all green case, and it kind of has that Hulk look to it, color green, and really cool to see a case with that color. But I like the orange on the white here. Kind of stands out a little more than a lot of other ones. And there's the look at the back. Sorry about the glare. Animation's pretty alright. Not too bad. It could do worse. I've seen some pretty bad stuff on Nickelodeon that looked much worse than that. No knock on them, but today's animation just doesn't have any heart. But that looks pretty cool. And then next up, I got William the Conqueror. Fear Will Reign. This is a Cinedigm title. 91 minutes on this one. It says it's from Pan Oceanic Films. Basically, this is about the legend of William the Conqueror. saying it's 1066, William, son of the late Duke of Normandy, embarks on a heroic quest to invade medieval England and seize power from the rebel traders claiming heir to his throne. A bloody battle ensues as William, aided by his loyal men, fight timelessly to fulfill his destiny and become the first Norman king of England. So, kind of has that show Vikings vibe to it to me. That's on History Channel. I think it might have just had it wrapped up its whole series. That's a pretty violent show for, getting away with a lot of things during around the 8-9 o'clock time frame. But I know it's kind of like History Channel's version of Game of Thrones, and I really like I've gotten really wrapped up in the Viking lore and this medieval stuff. I know it's probably not that good, but it's $1. And like I said, it's from Pan-Oceanic Films. Saying it's from 2019 on this one. So, it also has a Les Films do Cartel. This movie was directed by Fabian Drudgen. So, there's a look at the back of William the Conqueror. And I hadn't been seeing this anywhere. Stars Jurgen Prochnow, Michael Perrier, Elizabeth Moss, Heart of America. It's a Martini Entertainment release, and I've never gotten anything from them. Basically, it's a story where the lives of students, teachers, and parents, friends all intersect on a fateful and fatal day. This was done by the dreaded director Yul Ball. He gets a lot of disdain for his movie making. I don't know why. I like a lot of his stuff. I mean, I know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I did like House of the Dead. I thought it was well done, and I don't know. I'll get a lot of hate for that probably, but I really like a lot of his stuff. So from 2002, 87 minutes. Aspect ratio is 133:1. It says it met in compliance with applicable DVD specifications. So it says it's a division of Olive Films as well. So really happy to have that. Don't have many or any of this company's releases. Let's look at the back. I don't know if it's a shoot 'em up in schools kind of thing, like kids taking action into their, school because they're picked on or bullied. That's the vibe I get from this. And then it's got bullets and blood on the front cover. So anything's possible at this point with that. Restacking the movies. I don't know how they keep getting unstacked, but very happy to get this. It's the DC Universe animated original movie, Batman Gotham Knight, 2-disc special edition here from producers of Batman Begins in the Dark Knight. Since it's a Warner premiere, so yeah, it has a banner of Warner premiere on the back, and like I said, it's Warner Brothers. PG-13 on this, 76 minutes. It has 2-disc, if I did not mention that. Has a commentary by the senior vice president of DC Comics. Creative Affairs Gregory Novak, former Batman editor Dennis O'Neil, and voices of Batman Kevin Conroy. An exclusive sneak peek at DC Universe's Wonder Woman. And Disc 2 has documentary, Batman and Me, the Bob Kane story, A Mirror for the Bat, featurette, and Bruce Timm presents 4 bonus Batman the Animated Series episodes. So it has, Disc 2 has a lot on it. Like, maybe you even get four episodes on that one. So if you see this, I'd grab it, because if you don't, someone else will. I'm not seeing a year on this one. I'm not seeing a year on this one, guys. unless I'm overlooking it. It is 5.1 Dolby. And, let's see. And sometimes on the spine, you can find extra things about the movie. Says the bonus material is not rated though, so be forewarned if you got kid that's kind of like on that 12 to 13 range. I don't know if it gets a little violent in the bonus material, but that's Batman Gotham Knight. And then I was really happy to get this, The Best of the 80s, 10 episodes from the classic TV series Magnum PI, starring Tom Selleck, of course, who now plays in Blue Bloods on CBS. Disc 1 has Don't Eat the Snow in Hawaii Part 1, Don't Eat the Snow in Hawaii Part 2, Season 2, Memories Are Forever Part 1 and then Part 2, and Season 4, Home from the Sea, and Disc 2 has Season 5, Blind Justice, Season 6, The Kona Winds, Season 7, Limbo, Season 8, Resolutions Part 1, and Season 8, Resolutions Part 2, so there's the 5 episodes on each disc. It's full frame, so don't fret on that because it's a product of its time. They probably weren't able to remaster it, or didn't want to go through the trouble of doing it. 8 hours nearly on this one, and it's 2.0 mono sound. It's from Universal Pictures as well. And pretty much, if everybody doesn't know what Magnum PI is, go online and look it up. Wikipedia can tell you a lot about this show. If you can catch us in syndication somewhere, please watch it. And I actually don't mind the remake too much either. It's pretty fun. It's not nowhere on the level of the Tom Selleck one, but I feel like that guy that plays Magnum PI in that one does really good with it, considering he was just kind of thrown into the reboot mix, and that's what they went with. But still, I'm happy to have that 80s vibe in my collection. And then next up, I got a ScoobyDoo and the Safari Creatures. We thought this one was loose, and it turns out it wasn't. At least I don't think it was. Yeah, I'm not seeing any scratching. But it's ScoobyDoo and the Safari Creatures. That's what it's called. Yeah. A little hard to see because it's really neon green on a silver disc there. Or platinum, if you will. Or nickel, or whatever color you want to call it. ScoobyDoo and the Safari Creatures is only 63 minutes. It does have a ScoobyDooVideos.com and a WarnerVideo.com. It does have Safari So Good. Oh, Safari So Goody. Homeward Hound and New Mexico Old Monster. So I guess it's got 3 hair-raising mysteries. I don't know if that'd make it somewhere in the vicinity of like 21 minutes each. So hard to get into it at that rate. I don't know if I would have just tried to make it one long movie. It's what gets kind of confusing with Scooby-Doo, because like you think you got a movie and then it turns out to be episodes, which isn't nothing wrong with that, but me, I'd rather have one longer mystery, or maybe kind of like compile them into one show or one feature length film. Maybe have some crossover kind of things going on, but that's Safari Creatures. Another Scooby-Doo for the collection. And then we got celebrate the 100th anniversary of the beloved classic Little Women, starring Sarah Davenport, Ellie Jennings, Lucas Grable, Ian Bohen, and Leah Thompson from Back to the Future series. Right here, she also played in Red Dawn and countless other movies. PG-13 on this one, an hour and 52 minutes. It says it's from Main Dog Productions, Pinnacle Peak. 178 by 1. It is a dual layer disc. The only bonus feature on this one is a deleted, I guess a gaggle of deleted scenes. So I don't know how many there are on here. I have no idea. It does come in 5.1 and 2.0. There's a look at the back. Still, my wife will love that. And then I got a gospel 4-pack here. This is considered volume 1. I got it more or less for the one movie. I didn't know about the other one so much. It has Church the movie, Let God Be the Judge, and God Send Me a Man. And this is the one I really got it for. One starring Sidney Poitier, the last brickmaker in America. I don't know, for some reason, just something about it made me want to watch it. This is a really good movie, The Last Brickmaker of America. It's right here. There's a look at the front cover of it. All of these titles are PG, of course. And the Phase 4 films release this. This packaging was made in 2012 for these 4 compilated films. And they all have the same anamorphic widescreen, which is 178 by 1. Church the movie's 102 minutes, while Brickmaker in America is a shorter one with 84 minutes on it. And even shorter yet, Let God Be the Judge is 73 minutes, which is right here. And finally, God Send Me a Man, which is 87 minutes. So, I don't know, I just said something, why not pick it up? Because I did like The Last Brickmaker and in America, and why not? Plus, it's, the other titles might be really good as well. I have no idea. I don't know nothing about them. Only one I might not really kind of like is the God Send Me a Man one, because I'm not really much into the lovey-dove stuff. But I noticed this morning Larry and Melissa had this in their pickups for extras, so I'm glad I grabbed it. Now I don't have to bother them with him, getting it from them. Because, I feel like I kind of overget from them, and I don't want to come off as a hoarder. But next up is from the producer of A Nightmare on Elm Street, Ambition. It Can Kill You. I guess I don't really know much about this one either. But this is a Scream and Shout Studios release here, so did not know that. 2019 special features are not rated. It's a 5.1 and stereo audio. It has anamorphic widescreen. From 2017. From Robert Shea, the producer of A Nightmare on Elm Street, comes a deviously engrossing thriller that will keep you guessing and squirming to the final frame. Jude is an intense-driven musician preparing for the biggest performance of her life, but in her competitive world, her ambition could end up literally killing her. So, pretty brief synopsis there. I didn't go deep into it, but looks like it could be a really good thriller. And like I said, that's from Shout Studios. And then I got Pound Puppies, Lucky Time, and I didn't know if I got this. I just grabbed it again. This is a Shout Kids and Hasbro studio. It ran from 2012 to 2013. Approximately 154 minutes, 178 by 1, and 5.1 Dolby Digital. It includes 7 episodes on this title. And I don't see any bonus content on the features or anything like that. But you can go to shoutkids.com to see what other titles they have. Producer of this DVD was Brian Ward. So, it does say 2017 if I didn't say. But this wasn't out too long ago, so. Animation's pretty nice looking here. Could be better, could be worse. But, Pound Puppies. And then, I don't know why I got this. I think because I felt so bad about the slip being ripped. And then I got my package the other day from Larry and Melissa, and they sent me a slip for the Blu-ray that had the tear at the bottom middle. but I re-got this with the master. It's a DVD. I don't really, at this point, I didn't really care if I had the DVD or Blu-ray. I just wanted the slip for some reason because I like this one. CJ Entertainment, 143 minutes, 16:9. Does have an English dub and a 5.1 Dolby Digital on this one. It's an action crime. Jim Hyun Pil, Lee Byung Hun, runs One Network Inc., a company with an extensive network covering Korea. The chief of the intellectual crime investigation team, Kim Jae Myung, suspects One Network's involvement in a fraud case of unprecedented scale. Kim tracks down the company's IT architect and brain Park Jang-gun, and attempts to persuade Park to hand over Jin's secret ledger in exchange for a plea bargain. So, sounds kind of like action-packed already just from the description. Sounds like a lot going on, but sounds like it could be a roller coaster of fun as well. But Master, starring Lee Byung-hun, Yang Dong-won, and Kim Woo-bin. This is deception, corruption, and conspiracy. I need to set these down a little bit. They're going to tip. And then I got a couple Blu-ray here. Movie starring Joaquin Phoenix, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Vanessa Shaw. Two Lovers, the best American drama of the year, says The Hollywood Reporter. And some Magnolia Pictures release here. Approximately 110 minutes on this one, and rated R. That has special features with director James Gray, behind the scenes deleted scenes, an HD net look at Two Lovers, and a photo gallery in this one. From 2008, from 2029 Productions LLC. It says Joaquin Phoenix gives a superbly raw performance. There's something grand about this film's sincerity and the intensity of its emotion, says the New York Times. So it's getting all this love and praise. Pretty good cast there. The two main leads. So, not really my movie, but I know my wife likes stuff like that. And then finally, I was able to get I have the movie DVD of this with a slipcover, and I was able to get a Blu-ray of it this time. It's a non-stop adrenaline variety. Veteran, he will stop at nothing. A fast-paced, tight thriller with suitably brutal close quarters fisticuffs, says The Hollywood Reporter. Well, it's full English, 16:9, 123 minutes. And another one that comes from CJ Entertainment. So there's a number of CJ Entertainments in this wave. 5.1 Dolby Digital and a Korean 5.1 Dolby Digital. And is considered an action film. A breathless and hilarious crime thriller featuring a knockout performance is Twitch Films. So there's a look at the back. And that wraps. So that's a cut on this video this morning. I was able to get 22 titles in this one. 20 of them DVD, of course, like always. And 2 of them Blu-ray. So that wraps up the video this morning. And as promised, Kenesha, I did make a video. And thank you for watching. And thank you for the viewership and the love and adulation for the comments and all that you guys have been up to. Share, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And have a good morning and the rest of the afternoon and night. See you later, guys. Bye.